Hey everybody, and welcome to this week's video. I'm Kalymnios from thethoughtgym.com, and this week I wanted to give you some advice on how to make decisions. How to make big decisions more specifically. The reason I'm sharing this topic this week with you is that it's come up a couple of times in the last week. First with a client, and secondly with someone at my first ever meetup in London that I have hosted. So if you're London based, then do go to meetup.com/thethoughtgym and come along to a meetup where we'll be discussing all the elements of wellness, high performance to elevate your career, personal life and relationships to the next level. But that's an aside. The thing is that a few people were talking about decisions and how it was hard for them to make decisions. In today's society, I see it all the time. People can't decide what they want, and they want to make these massive decisions in life. They want to choose a new career, or they want to go on an amazing holiday. And I say to them, you're going at it at the wrong way round. So before I give you the tip on how to approach decisions, why is it that we're finding it so hard to make decisions these days? And I think part of the reason is that our focus and our attention is so split. We've got all these mobile phones and dozens of channels and lots of feeds, and at the moment we can't focus on anything. We can't decide on what we want to put our attention on. And so we don't make decisions. And a lot of the time, that's a good thing, because we can't decide everything in our life. That's why we have automated processes which go on in the unconscious mind, right in the deep recesses of our mind, which make these decisions for us. But the challenge then becomes that when there's time we have to consciously make a decision, we're not prepared. That's the simple fact, is that we come to a decision and we really don't know what we want to do. And so when you're making these big life-affirming decisions, I say stop. Before you start thinking that you can make these big decisions, let's scale it back. So if you are familiar with my work, you know I'm quite a big fan of things like baby steps and taking it slowly. And I say to people, decision-making muscle is much like anything else, and you have to warm it up. And so you should start by making smaller decisions. And this week, this is the challenge for you this week, is that whenever an opportunity to make a decision comes up, take it. Now, what do I mean by that? Let's say you're going out for lunch with your colleagues and they're like, okay, do you want to go to Pret a Manger or do you want to go to eat? And you're like, oh, I don't care, wherever. Don't do that. I want you to say, right, we're going to go to eat, or we're going to go to Pret. And the thing that people find challenging with decisions that I've noticed is that they're afraid of making the wrong decision. And let me just make it easy for you. You are going to make the wrong decision from time to time. It's a given. But the fact is, it's your decision. And it's your decision that you've made and not someone else's. So you might choose the wrong place for lunch or whatever. If someone's choosing on a movie, you decide the movie, you decide where you're going to go for lunch, you decide what you're going to spend your time on. So wherever there's a decision point to be made in the next week, take it and start slow. And even in your work, someone was asking me, but you know, my decisions at work, they're so important that if I get them wrong, you know, I'm afraid. And I say, well listen, even in that work environment, find the places within the work that the decisions you make are not life and death. They're not going to cost you your job, and start making those so you build the confidence within that decision making process before you start deciding on the course of treatment for a particular patient or whatever it might be. Once you get more comfortable with making decisions, you'll become quicker at them and you'll find it easier to go up a level to more important decisions, rather than just trying to jump in and say, right, I'm going to decide what job I'm going to do, I'm going to decide what career, I'm going to decide what life partner I've got, I'm going to decide whatever it might be. Start small. Okay, that is it for this week. Take any decision that you find this week upon yourself to make that call and not leave it to someone else. Thanks for watching so much. Please do remember to subscribe and comment on your experiences with this one and any of the other videos. I really enjoy hearing from you and I respond to all the comments personally. So that's it for this week. Have a fantastic week and I will see you very soon. All the best. Bye bye.